Hi, good morning, everybody. We are back for some more Rangers baseball. Today we're coming to you from Harrodsburg for a Kentucky Select tournament. We'll have the Bluegrass Rangers 14U Blue team facing the Kentucky Canes 14U team. Doug Barnett with you for today's first game and the second game. For the players, number 31, Matthew Barnett, he'll be in center field. Batting second, number 4, Lamar Burnett, he'll be at second base. Batting third, number 18, Braylon Goldie, he'll be in left field. Batting fourth, Emerson O'Brien, he'll be pitching. He's wearing number 7. Batting fifth will be number 14, Ryan Payton, he'll be catching. Batting sixth will be L.J. Davis, the first baseman, he's wearing number 20. Batting seventh will be number 2, Caden Bonninger. He'll be at shortstop. Batting eighth will be Henry Fannin, the right fielder. He's wearing number 8. Batting ninth, number 26, Micah Kelly. He's the extra hitter. Batting 10th, number 27, Jeremiah Combs. He's at third base. To recap, Barnett in center, Burnett in second, Goldie at left, O'Brien at pitcher, Payton at catcher, Davis at first base, Bottiger at shortstop, Fannin in right field, Kelly the extra hitter, Combs at third. And it looks like we are waiting on an umpire here. Game time starts at 8 o'clock, and we have some umpires now. Umpires are making their way out to the field. It's a very nice facility here in Harrodsburg, Anderson Dean Park. If you haven't seen it, it's very, very nice. There are numerous baseball fields here. There's softball fields up on top of the hill. Pretty much become a community center for the city of Harrodsburg. All right, and we're about ready to get this one underway. We'll wait for a coin toss here to figure out who's batting first and who's fielding first. Good. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Wonderful. Gonna be a hot one.
It's gonna be.
Hey Tony, will you give these to Colby,
Yes.
please? Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Okay, we may have had some technical difficulties here, so let's see if this is going now. All right, let's see here. We're having a meeting on the mound. Here's the coin toss. All right, the Rangers will be the home team. All right, Rangers are going to be the home team here. All right, let's see what we got here. The Rangers are coming to bat. The Rangers are actually going to be fielding. The Canes will be coming to bat. And it looks like all right, here we go.
It's not that they're, well, you got a bunch of older kids in cars, but then you got a bunch of kids that are on the tennis court and stuff, and it's.
All right, looks like the Rangers are taking the fielding practice here. We're about ready to get this one underway.
We got it, Blue. Yeah, we're gonna have a higher spirit.
All right, the first batter for the Canes will be number 11, Jones.
There you go. Just call Goldie. Have Goldie go.
All right. Jones being the first batter here for the Canes. And it's good to be back with you. We played Wednesday night, and we did not have audio for Wednesday night because I was helping out on the field. So for better or for worse, I'm back calling this game. Some people are happy about that, some are not. The ones that are not usually live in my household. All right, so here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Emerson O'Brien ready to start this game off with his first pitch. And it will be a ball. And we're underway. Jones showed bunt there for a minute. And here's O'Brien again for the second pitch. And that's going to be a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Canes players are excited over in their dugout. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. So Emerson's ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
They are, every single one of them. There you go.
And that's going to be a swing and a miss, and the first batter is out of the way here. And that's going to bring up Alfred, wearing number 8. Canes are wearing a gold jersey with black numerals and gray pants. Rangers are in their green jerseys with white pants and the white cowboy hat. And Emerson's first pitch to Alfred's going to be a ball. And the next one is going to be in play, and it's going to center field. Wind carries it a little bit. Matthew backs up, and he's got it in center field for the second out. So 2 away now for the Canes.
Two down, let's go.
And Emerson will be pitching to Tudu now for the Canes. Emerson likes the sign he got from Ryan Payton behind the plate, and the pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Emerson's second pitch to Tudu, high for a ball. The next pitch is going to be a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Emerson's looking pretty sharp so far in this first inning. Foul ball back, and it's going to hit the concession stand behind the field. So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes now, 2-2. Settles in, awaits the pitch. Here it comes, and the pitch is going to be fouled away. And it looks like he tried to check his swing there. Two count. It's the 6th pitch here from Emerson. And he throws it, and that's going to be in the dirt and bounces up into Peyton's glove.
All right, you got him.
Full count. And Emerson's next pitch is going to be swung on and missed, and the side is retired, and the Rangers take them 1-2-3 in this first part of the inning. No runs, no hits, and that will be the end of the half inning. Rangers coming to bat. We'll be back in a second. All right, we are back, and here's Matthew Barnett ready to bat for the Rangers. Matthew's the leading batter for the
Yes, ma'am.
and it looks like we've got a missing ball here. Matthew swings and misses at the first pitch. Number 17 is pitching for the Canes. One ball, one strike. Here's the next pitch to Matthew. Matthew's batting .500 on this season. And that's going to be inside for a strike. One ball, two strike. That looked like that was inside and hit the corner. And Matthew's going to watch that ball go by him outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Matthew's going to hit that ball straight to the pitcher, and the pitcher is going to run it to first and then tosses it over, and Matthews retired. One away for the Rangers, and here's Lamar Burnett. All right, and here's Lamar. And the first delivery to Lamar is going to be a ball. Second one is going to be a ball, and he gets away from everybody. Umpire picks it up, hands it to the catcher. And Lamar's going to foul that one off. Two balls, one strikes to Lamar. And Lamar settles in, and he's going to hit that ball down to third base. Third baseman picks it up, throws it over the first baseman's head, and Lamar is going to be safe on that throwing error by the third baseman. All right, here's Braylon Goldie. Goldie awaits the pitch from Foster. Ball's thrown over to first base, and Lamar gets back pretty easy. Rangers are going to try to be a little bit more aggressive on the base paths in this tournament.
That's right.
The boys tried to talk him into it.
Goldie's waiting for the pitch. And that's going to be a strike, called strike. All right, here's the next pitch. Foster throws it, and that's going to be a strike at the knees on the outside corner. 0 balls, 2 strikes to Braylon. And Braylon is going to have to protect here. Lamar's got a healthy lead, and he ends up having to throw back over to first base. First baseman tags him on the head. But Lamar's going to be safe, rather. And the next pitch is going to be a ball. Canes thought Lamar was going, and he did not.
Yeah. Right.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Braylon.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Braylon's awaiting the delivery, and that ball's going to be inside, gets away from the catcher, and Lamar is going to be down to second base. It's going to be a pass ball on the catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the delivery, and that's going to be fouled back to the screen. And that's going to get stuck in the screen. So we have a baseball stuck in the screen. So eventually a boat will get a souvenir here in Harrodsburg.
Oh, I see it.
And Foster gets the sign from the catcher, winds up, delivers, and that's going to be fouled back. That ball didn't hit the screen. That ball hit the screen, but it didn't get stuck in it. And I think the other ball has come. No, it's still up there. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's been a pretty good at bat for Braylon. Braylon awaits the pitch. Here it comes. That's going to be high for a ball. We got a full count.
I got it because I got some like laser on my face yesterday, so I can't get any sun.
Lamar is still down at second base,
Braylon.
hoping that he can score here on a hit. Foster's pitch to Braylon is going to be low, and Braylon's going to walk.
Now batting, number 7, Emerson O'Brien.
Rangers have 2 on with 1 out. And here's Emerson O'Brien, the cleanup hitter. Emerson leads the team in RBIs and hits.
All right, I'll do it. Embarrass
Pitcher turns around, throws it at second base. Shortstop catches the ball, puts a tag on Lamar, and Lamar's back easily. Canes are watching the base runners here. And here's Emerson awaiting the pitch. Foster delivers from the stretch. No, he doesn't. He turns, and they got Lamar busted down at second base. And Lamar is going to be out, but that's going to advance Braylon Goldie to second base. They got Lamar on a pretty good move right there on the mound by the pitcher Foster.
Come on, Emerson.
And Emerson is going to foul that one off over the screen, and that will be strike 1 on Emerson.
Okay. Be faster, Emerson. Be quicker.
Come on, Em.
Yeah, we have a timeout here on the field. Emerson's awaiting here. And that's going to be fouled off over the screen. That's going to come back, and that's going to hit the bleachers.
You got it, Emerson. Be time to look better.
All right, O'Brien is going to step out. We have a equipment issue for the catcher for the Canes here as he is adjusting the mask. All right, we're back.
2 strikes, babe. Be fast.
2 strikes on Emerson. Foster turns again, and that's going to hit Braylon Goldie right in the back, and he is not going to advance. The ball did not bounce along enough. Braylon got hit with the ball as he was diving back into second base on that pickoff attempt.
Yeah, should be.
One of the guy in behind him,
Yeah.
he's got to be telling him.
All right, here's Braylon's getting ready. And Emerson's going to hit that ball. Foster grabs it from the mound, tosses it over, and that's going to be the inning for the Rangers. 0 runs on 0 hits. There was an error, and the score after 1, 0-0. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back here at Harrodsburg, starting the second inning. Emerson O'Brien's going to start his second inning of work here.
Okay, cool. We talked about that all week.
All right, so let's see what happens here. This will be Foster, the pitcher's hitting now for the Canes. So O'Brien's hoping to keep the Canes off the board here. And it looks like the defensive alignment for the Rangers is the same. Looks like it is Davis at first, Lamar Burnett at second, Caden Bottinger at short, Jeremiah Combs at third, and in the outfield looks like it's the same, Goldie in left, Barnett center, Fannin right. Ryan Payton behind the plate. And here we go for the second inning. Number 17, Foster, is the batter for the Canes, and the first pitch to him is going to be well inside for a ball. That ball came close to hitting him. Foster did a little dance to get out of the batter's box to avoid that ball. O'Brien's next pitch is going to be hit to second base, and Lamar Burnett's going to field it cleanly, throw it over to L.J. Davis, and that's going to be the first out of the second inning.
Nice job, boys.
And that ball is going to be fouled off over here, and it's going to bounce over the dugout. Hot dog.
Right there.
It hit the concrete right here and bounced up and over. Nonetheless, we have strike one. The next pitch is going to be a strike on the outside corner of the plate, and that's going to be 0-2. The batter is Sparrow for the Canes.
We need to start him with just one. Work up to that.
Emerson's next pitch going to be low and below the knees. Ball 2. I'm sorry, that should be ball 1. That's going to be fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sparrow's looking for a pitch to hit, and Emerson O'Brien's looking for a strikeout. And O'Brien winds up and delivers, and that ball's going to be hit to the shortstop, and Bottinger's got it easily. 2 away. Shortstop. And here's number 14, Edwards, for the Canes. And he's going to foul the first pitch off, and it is going to land behind the concession stand here at Anderson Dean Park. Ball 1. Strike 1, rather. I don't know why I keep hitting ball on game changer when I mean strike. Here's the next pitch. That's going to be high. Well, that was a ball. I'm like a broken clock. I'm right twice a day.
There you go. There you go.
Here's O'Brien's next pitch, and it's going to be fouled away behind the first base dugout, and it's going to land on the next field where there's a game starting.
Close it up right here, Emerson.
1 ball, 2 strikes here.
I'm in Harrisburg at a baseball game. Somebody's going to get. Well, it's all right. Well,
And that was going to be a strike called, strike 3, and that inning's over. No runs, no hits, no left, and nobody on. We're going to the bottom of the second. Rangers coming back to bat again. We'll be back in a second.
He put on his phone.
I don't know what, yeah.
Because he watches it on the computer before too. So.
All right, we're back. Peyton's got 2 strikes on him. And here comes the 3rd pitch, and Peyton's going to pop that one up to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to get it, and that's going to be 1 out. Fly ball. And that's going to bring up L.J. Davis. Davis waits for the first pitch here. And it's going to be high for a ball. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties here, especially with the internet feed, and that's going to be high for a ball. The next pitch to Davis. Going to be a strike, hits the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Davis is going to hit that ball down past the second baseman. That's going to be a base hit. Rangers got another base runner aboard here in the bottom of the second. So we'll see what happens now with Caden Bottinger up to bat. Post pitch to Caden, going to be a strike. And here's the next pitch to Caden. And that's going to be hit to the shortstop. Shortstop's got possibility tone 2. They get LJ at first. They do not get Caden at second. All right, here's Henry Fannin. Ball's going to be outside. Throw down to first base. Gets away from the first baseman. And Caden Bottinger's going to be standing up at second. right, here's the next pitch to Henry. Henry is going to watch that one go by as a ball. And here's the next pitch, and that is going to be a throw down to second base. Nothing happening. And next pitch to Henry is going to be fouled off. And it's going to be 2-1. Two away here for the Rangers. And that's going to be taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was a strike at the lettering. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. So Henry Fanning's got 2 balls and 2 strikes on him here. Micah Kelly's on deck. And here's the pitch, and Fanning is going to pop that one up down the third base line. The catcher runs off, the pitcher runs off the mound rather, and catches that ball, and that's going to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. We're heading to the third, 0-0. We'll be back in a second. All righty, we are back in Harrodsburg. And number 16 is the batter for the Cones, Barron. And he awaits the first pitch from Emerson O'Brien in this third inning. And that's going to be high for a ball. And that's going to be Emerson's next pitch is going to be swung on and missed. 1-2. And that is going to be fouled away off the light pole to the field next to us here at Anderson Dean Park. O'Brien's next pitch, high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another pitch that's high, full count.
Don't lose him.
All right, O'Brien's trying not to walk a batter here. So let's see what happens. And a pitch that just sinks down, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. That was a beautiful pitch right there by Emerson. All right, here's Glass, the next batter for the Canes. O'Brien winds up, delivers high for a ball. And the next pitch from O'Brien, going to be in the dirt, ball it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 0 strikes rather.
And Reagan said she looked over at him.
That must have been really funny, wasn't it?
That's going to be high and inside, 3 balls, 0 strikes, and I can imagine that the batter will just take this pitch because Emerson's going to have to throw a strike or he gives up a walk. Emerson is going to throw that one straight down the middle for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Batter, if it's a good pitch, the batter will have freedom to swing away here. Defense has got to be ready. Emerson throws that one, and that's going to be a walk, as that's going to be called on the umpire's going to say it didn't hit the inside corner. So that's the first walk of the game. Surrendered by the Rangers. All right. And here's McLean. McLean is the next batter for the Canes. Runner is going at first, and that's going to be a foul ball. And that ball hits the first base coach for the Canes. Hits him around the knee area, so that's got to sting. All right, first, the runner at first has another good lead. He's dancing around. O'Brien throws over. Nothing going on as the runner dives back. 0 balls, 1 strike to McLean. O'Brien throws the ball. Burnett ends up getting it, and he's going to throw it to second. And they're going to say that he was safe at second. I think they're going to say that Caden was off the bag. I believe that's what happened. He was off the bag.
He beat the throw. But I couldn't see if it was Emerson.
2 runners on, and that ball is going to be thrown over into right in the left field. Goldie picks it up, throws it down, and the runner is going to score. Canes take a 1-0 lead.
Still 0-0. Well, now it's 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike to Hufford.
Yeah.
1-0 Canes lead here in the bottom of the third. Emerson's next pitch is going to be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 outs and another strikeout for Emerson O'Brien.
There we go. Let's get another one here. Let's get another one here, guys. Left-handed batter, be ready.
And here's number 11, Jones, back top of the order for the Canes. And that ball is going to bounce in front of Brian Payton and get back to the screen, and that will advance the runner to third.
I'm surprised by it, too. Did he just stay up all night?
We ain't hurt. Let's go. Hey, right here. Right here.
It's going to be credited as a wild pitch to Emerson O'Brien.
Concentrate on this guy.
One more strike. Come on.
Attaboy.
And that's going to be a ball. 2-0.
Come on, Emerson.
Hey, Blue, is it 2-0? 2. All right, we got
2-0.
Dramatic.
Emerson's next pitch is going to be high for a ball. 3 balls, 0 strikes. Jones is 0 for 1 in the game. Runner on third base. Canes are threatening to score here. And here's the next pitch. And that's going to be a strike down the heart of the plate.
One more. Come on, you got it.
Make him hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
And that's going to be a walk.
Got this.
Runners on the corners. And Coach Goldie's going to go out and talk to Emerson. As Alford comes up to the plate for the Canes.
There's two outs, right?
2 outs. 2 outs with a 1-0 lead for the Canes.
What are you looking for?
I lost my drink. There's my drink. It's starting to get a little humid in Harrodsburg, so hope everybody's got something cold to drink. Or hot to drink, whatever your preference is. Here's O'Brien's pitch to Alford, and that's going to be a strike, and the runner from first will advance to second. Emerson's next pitch, high. Payton had to come out of his stance and catch that one. So that was well over Alford's head. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt, and that's going to get away from Payton, and that will score a run.
Come on, Em. One more strike.
Come on, guys.
Come
Come on, guys.
And that will advance the runner from second to third, 2-0. On that ball that gets away as it bounces in front of the plate. Emerson O'Brien's next pitch is swung on and missed by Alford. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rangers need to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs. Then got to get the bats awoken. That's going to be inside for a ball. We got a full count on Alford.
That was close, Emerson. You got this.
And that's going to be a strike down the heart of the plate, and that's going to be the inning. Canes strike, though, 2 runs on a few hits. And bottom of the third's coming up for the Rangers. All right, bottom of the third inning, starting up here at Anderson Dean Park in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. And it's a beautiful day for baseball out here. Little humid, but it's not too bad. And here's Micah Kelly. And he will be facing Foster for the third inning. Foster still pitching for the Canes. Here's Foster's windup and pitch to Kelly, and that's going to be a ball.
Use that bat, buddy. You got this. So he has those Ray-Bans from the Dominican. Straighten that out, buddy. Straighten that out.
Swing at it, Micah. Swing like you mean it.
It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike as that one was fouled off. And that ball is going to hit Micah Kelly.
You all right, Micah?
And I think it hit him, yeah, it looks like it hit him right in the side, and Micah is limping down to first base.
Now batting, number 27.
And that's exactly what we need is another Ranger player injured. All right, and here's Jeremiah Combs, and then Matthew Barnett's on deck. And it looks like we're still waiting to see if Micah's okay. I think they're going to take his time here and figure it out. Coach Goldie's going down to first base. Jim Kelly, Micah's dad's already at first base. He's coaching first base. And they were checking on him, make sure he's okay, because that's exactly what the Rangers needs, another player injured on a hit by pitch.
Matthew has one now.
And it looks like they are looking at Micah's elbow now.
No, it's the forearm.
Forearm.
It's at the forearm of the wrist.
Okay, look, might be forearm, might be wrist. But it looks like he's putting his batting glove back on, and Micah's going to stay in the game. Oh, that had to sting.
Number 27.
And here's Jeremiah Combs. And Jeremiah is going to await the pitch here. Micah's got a lead over at first, and Micah's going to bounce back over to first on the throw. And he slides back in, and he's safe. Post pitch to Jeremiah Combs is going to be a strike. Oh, 1 count, and here is the next pitch by Foster, and it's going to be fouled away. So Jeremiah's got an 0-2 count here. All right, here's the next pitch to Jeremiah, and that's going to be in the dirt outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jeremiah. Micah's over at first base, and Matthew's on deck. Foster pitches, and Jeremiah fouls that one away down the first base line. All right, so let's see what happens here. The next pitch is going to be low as Jeremiah checks his swing. That was a close call, folks. That was an extremely close call. And I think Jeremiah got benefit of the doubt on that one. Here's the next pitch from Foster. Jeremiah's going to pop that up to the outfield, and it looks like the right fielder is going to catch that one on the fly, and that's going to be the first out.
Matthew Barnett.
And here's Matthew back. All right, Micah's still at first base, and here's Matthew, top of the order. Matthew's 0 for 1. He grounded out to the pitcher first time he was at bat. Foster's pitch to him is going to be low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 0 strikes to Matthew. And Foster checks the runner at first. Pitches. That's going to be low. 2 balls, 0 strikes to Matthew. All right, here we go. Foster gets a sign from his catcher. And he's pitching from the stretch. And the next pitch is going to be fouled away by Matthew, and it's going to the other field, to field 3.
Quick back, kid. Quick back.
2 balls, 1 strike to Matthew. And Foster steps off the mound and takes time out here. Matthew steps out of the batter's box, takes a practice swing. Matthew swinging his blue autism awareness bat.
Hey, come on, 3-1.
Matthew waits to pitch and fouls that one back off.
Quick back, dude. Quick back.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Matthew. And then Matthew's going to be stepping back in the batter's box to await the pitch here from Foster.
Come on, 3-1.
Micah Kelly on first. And here's the pitch, and Matthew's going to swing and miss.
Now batting, number 4, Lamar Burnett.
And Matthew strikes out. And that puts Lamar up to bat with 2 away. And Micah's still at first base. Foster pitches, and that's going to be fouled away by Lamar. The Rangers have not been able to get the bats going in this game. And they have been hitting the ball well. And here's the pitch to Lamar, and that's going to be a strike, as Lamar thought that was higher than it was. 0 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch, and that's going to be high for a ball. Almost looked like a pitch out, but no throw down to first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Braylon Goldie on deck, and that's going to be a swing and a miss by Lamar, and that's the inning. No runs. Micah stranded over at first, 2-0. So we're heading to the 4th. All right, and we're back, and we have some new pitcher on the mound for the Rangers. It's going to be Matthew Barnett.
Let's go 3-1. No debate. What he tells you is what he's telling you.
There you go.
And the first pitch to number 22 for the Canes is going to be a strike.
While we were late, I thought I got 3 4 count penalties and I got 3 10 count penalties. So there's like 20.
Next pitch is going to be a strike.
Now there may be one in there that's just a biscuit.
0-2 here.
But help yourself, please.
And Matthew makes the next pitch, and that's going to be a massive cove ball, and that's going to be a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2-2. And here's Matthew's next pitch, and that's going to be high for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Matthews' next pitch is going to be a strike on the outside, on the inside corner of the plate, and that's going to be a strikeout for Matthew. And that did hit the corner of the plate. Batter was not happy about it, but he's wrong on that one. That was a good pitch. 1 away, number 17, Foster, the starting pitcher for the Canes, up. Matthew winds up, delivers, and that ball's going to be fouled off.
Nice, Matt.
1 strike here to Foster. Matthew is getting his sign from the catcher. And here it comes, and Matthew winds up, delivers, and that ball's going to fall in front of the plate, and it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-0 lead here. As we are an hour into the game now, and that's going to be high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Coach Godey's telling Matthew to finish. On the 2-1 count, here he comes, and he finishes on that one, and that ball is going to be line drived into center field. Lamar fields it and throws it back into the infield, and Matthew's going to have to field the ball as he gets away from everybody.
That's from over there. That's from over there. Normally somebody says that.
And here's the next batter, Sparrow for the Canes. Left-handed batter.
We're warming up. Yeah, there is game. They got game going. Be ready, LJ. Let that batter.
1 away, and Matthew is going to pitch that one for a strike on the outside corner. 0 ball, 1 strike to Sparrow with 1 on. Matthew spins, and they got the runner dead if they can make it play, and they got him, and they tag him, and he's out.
There you go.
Matthew made a great pickoff move right there as they were kind of anticipating that one.
Good job, boys.
Good throw, LJ.
Rangers. There you go.
That was nice. So that's 2 outs.
2 outs.
2 outs. Nobody on.
Come on, get him here.
Come on, Matt. Yeah, baby.
And that's going to be a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that might be the spark that gets the Rangers going here.
Go Rangers.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball's going to be inside for a ball.
Smalls.
2-1 to Sparrow. Matthew delivers the pitch, and that's going to be a base. Oh, and that's going to be a base hit. It's going to fall right in front of Jeremiah Combs at second base, and he's unable to get it to post on time.
Hustle, Rangers. Got this.
2 outs for Edwards for the Canes. Matthew delivers the pitch, and that's going to be high for a ball. One ball to Edwards. Matthew gets his sign here. Sparrow's got a decent sized lead over at first base. Matthew delivers the pitch, and that's going to be high and inside. And that ball is going to be thrown over to first base, and L.J. Davis does a great job keeping that ball in the infield as that ball was thrown high by Ryan Payton, the catcher. 2 balls, 0 strikes. And that's going to be called for a strike down the middle of the plate. Matthew gets the sign, checks the runner at first, delivers from the stretch, and here it comes. And that's going to be high for a ball. Rangers need an out to get out of this inning. There's 2 outs. Here's the delivery by Matthew, and that's going to be a strike down the heart of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 more strike, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Matthew pitches, and that ball's going to be high. Runner is going, and Payton's throw is a little bit short to second base. Bottinger catches it in front of second base, and the runner will steal, and we have a full count on the batter.
Right.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Matthew's next pitch is going to be hitting the corner.
Come on, Matt. Go.
One ball, 1 strike to number 16. That ball's going to be high.
Nice snag, Small.
2-1. Matthew's next pitch here will be swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It'll be Matthew's 24th pitch of the inning. With 2 runners on here for the Canes. Matthew throws it, and that's going to be a ball. Payton throws it down, and the runner is going to be called safe.
Way to hustle.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, come on, Matt. 1 more strike, babe. 1 more strike.
Matthew's next pitch, runner is going. That's going to be a ball, and it's going to be ball 4.
Come on, Matt. Throw it over the plate. You got this.
Now we got bases loaded with 2 outs. That's 4. That's 4. It's 4. It's 4. It's ball 4. And here's the bases are loaded now for number 2 for the Canes. Glass, and that ball is going to be hit into left field, and Braylon Goldie is going to get it, and that's going to be the inning. So Matthew gets out of the inning without giving up any runs. And scores 2-0, and here we go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back in a second. All right, we are back in Harrodsburg for the bottom of the fourth inning here. Rangers desperately need to get the bats going. Need Joe Boo out here or not, but we need something. Might have to get Joe Boo to get the bats warm.
Now batting.
And here's Braylon Goldie up.
Braylon Goldie.
And it looks like we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Canes, number 33, McNeil.
Next sugariest thing. Did you already drink it?
Come on, Braylon.
Do you want another one? Or Dr. Pepper?
All right, here we go. Post pitch to Braylon Goldie by McNeil is going to be outside for a ball. I think the Canes are saving Foster for the rest of the tournament. And here's the next pitch, and Goldie hits that ball into left field, and that's going to be a foul ball. Wasn't foul by much, but it was foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. McNeil's next pitch to Goldie. It's going to be popped up, and it's going to come over the screen and fall behind us here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Braylon got on a fielder's choice in the last at bat, and that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rangers need to get the bats going. They need some runs. They need them now. McNeil's next pitch is going to be high, and Braylon watches that one go by. He's got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Make contact, buddy.
McNeil's next pitch. Braylon swings and misses, and that's going to be strike 3.
Now batting. Number 7, Emerson O'Brien.
And here's Emerson O'Brien. And the foul ball is being returned here. That was the delay for the game here. The foul ball coming back in.
Hey, Rip, help yourself.
O'Brien awaits the pitch. Here it is, and that's going to be fouled up and behind the screen. Strike 1 to Emerson. 2-0 scores still. Canes on top of the Rangers. O'Brien is waiting to pitch, and that's going to be hit to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to backhand it, throw it over to first, and it will get by the first baseman, and Emerson O'Brien is going to be standing on second base on the error. So there we go. That errant throw is going to get a runner on second.
Now batting. Number 14, Ryan Payton.
And here's Ryan Payton up to bat.
Come on. Keep it going.
O'Brien standing on second with a lead, and here's the pitch to Payton, and that's going to be inside for a strike. 0 balls, 1 strike. Ryan needs a hit here. He's 0 for 1. McNeil checks Emerson at second. Ryan gets ahead of that one and fouls that one off, and it's going to be 0-2. Quick 0-2 count here.
I'm using this bat.
And here's the next. Waiting on the pitch.
Attack that ball. Attack that ball.
Waiting on a pitch here. Here it comes, McNeil's pitch. And Ryan Payton gets that one, and that's going to drop, it looks like. It does drop in front of the center fielder, and the Rangers are going to have runners on the corners.
LJ. Guys, hold. Be fast.
Now batting, number 20, L.J. Davis.
All right, L.J. Davis is up with one away here in the bottom of the fourth with runners on the corners.
Come on, LJ. Be fast, dude.
Quit back, buddy. Quit back.
L.J. watches the first one go above his head for ball one.
Come on, hey, be fast.
And it looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner here for the catcher. And Braylon Goldie is going to be
Nice, Smalls.
heading to first base to run for Ryan Payton.
Got pretty good speed on the base. Come on, be fast, buddy.
1 ball, 0 strikes here to Davis. Goldie's got to lead at first, and he's going to be taken off, and that's going to be high for a ball. Ball is going to go well into left field from the catcher as they try to pick off Emerson. He'll score easily. Not sure why he threw that ball. Not sure why he threw that ball, but we will take it.
Come on, LJ, give me one.
And the Rangers get one back.
Give me one, LJ.
Bring him in. Bring him in, LJ.
And that's going to be a strike at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike.
All right, Bob, you're good.
2-1 to score here. Rangers get one back in this inning. And LJ awaits the pitch, and that ball is going to be outside. Catcher does a great job of stopping that one before it gets to the backstop. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, LJ, rip me one, buddy. Be fast.
3-1 count. McNeil's next pitch here is going to be high, and LJ's going to walk. And here's Caden Bottinger.
Number 2, Caden Bottinger.
Caden's got an opportunity here to do some damage and get some runs. Henry Fanning on deck. All right, Caden awaits the pitch here with runners on first and second, and that ball's going to be in the dirt. Gets by the catcher, and both runners will move up 1 base.
There you go.
Nice, Frank.
There we go. Got a little rally.
On a wild pitch,
Do this. Let's get it.
Bring him around.
the Canes are starting to struggle here on defense.
Come on, Kaden.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, yeah, 1 ball. No, I think it's just 1 ball, yeah. And Caden fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, here's Caden. Steps back in the batter's box to wait the pitch from McNeil here from the Canes. Goldie on third. L.J. Davis on second. And Caden Bottinger is going to hit that ball. And that's going to be a foul ball, I believe. It hit the foul part of the line there, so wasn't foul by much.
Come on, Kate.
But it was a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, buddy. Be fast.
Woo!
Be straight.
Boy, if that ball is a couple inches over, that's 2 runs scored. And Caden's going to foul that one off. It's going to be out of play.
You gotta leave it up there.
Now it's
On the bounce, he caught that pretty smooth. I like that. I watched it. Kind of ran up his arm. Come on, man. Be fast. That gap is right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Caden here. And here's the pitch. Caden's going to hit that one to third base, and it's going to get to the shortstop. And that will retire Caden, but a run will score on the sacrifice there as the Canes try to pick LJ off of third and were unsuccessful to do it. But that's going to get a run, and we got a tie game.
Let's go, boys.
Nice hitter on the field. I know. Come on, Henry. Don't try to do anything, Don. Let it get it.
2-2 now. Here's Henry Fanning.
Let's go, Henry. Let's take the
Henry's going to take the first pitch for a ball. 1 ball, 0 strikes. And the Canes have given up 2 runs in this inning. It's 2-2. McNeil's next pitch here to Fannin. Fannon's going to hit that to shortstop. Shortstop's going to pick it up cleanly, throw it over to first. That's going to be the inning. No other runs were scored, but it's 2-2, and we're back to a tie ball game. We'll be back here in a second. All right, we're back here at Anderson Dean Park in Harrodsburg. And we've got a 2-2 game going into the 5th inning. Matthew Barnett's back for his 2nd inning of work here. And the first batter is going to be number 27, Robinson. Matthew's first pitch to him. It's going to be low for a ball. Matthew's second pitch to Robinson will be swung on and missed. It gets away from Peyton, but there's nobody on, so it doesn't matter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Matthew's next pitch is going to be fouled off on the left field side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Be great if Matthew can get out here. The pitch for Matthew is going to be in the dirt. Peyton does a real good job of blocking it up back there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Matthew gets the sign from Peyton. Here's the delivery, and that ball is going to be hit for a base hit into left field. Goldie fields it, throws it back into Caden Bottinger, and Canes have a runner aboard. Not much you can do on that one. And Gravitt's going to be the hitter now for the Canes. That's going to be a foul ball. That's going to bounce off of his foot, it looks like. Ball 1. Strike 1, rather. Got his foot. Got his foot. Matthew makes a turn move and tries to catch the runner off guard, unable to do so. Matthew's next delivery is going to be a ball, and the runner goes, and he's out. He's out. Ryan Peyton just threw a runner out. Caden Bottinger ended up tying him. The umpire showed safe at one point, but I think the runner ended up coming off the base is what happened.
Let's go. Oh.
Caden Bottinger fields that one on that hit over to the shortstop, and he's going to throw him out.
Let's go, boys.
Come on, boys.
So Caden Bottinger right there with two really good plays.
There you go. Nice pitch.
And the next pitch here is going to be a strike. And that's going to be popped up, and it's going to be out of play and out of Emerson O'Brien's reach as he tries to make a play on the ball. And we got two strikes here on this batter. And Matthews trying to get a strikeout in this inning and get up to bat. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit down to first base. And LJ Davis is going to field that one, and this inning is over. And the Rangers are coming back up to bat in the bottom of the fifth.
Playing.
I know what's going on. It's not playing. There we go. I was trying to play some emotions, but that wasn't happening.
All right, so we will be back here in a second with the bottom of the fifth inning, and it will be Micah Kelly, Jeremiah Combs, Matthew Barnett up for the Rangers. Micah, Jeremiah, Matthew. And just as a reminder to everybody, we had one team drop out of this tournament. We've had one team drop out of this tournament, so the game will be an hour and 45 minutes instead of an hour and 30. So we got time. The game's an hour and 45 instead of an hour and 30, but no inning will start after an hour and 30, so this could be it. We're the home team. In pool play, they can't have a tie. And McLean is the pitcher, and he's going to be
Now batting,
swinging here to Micah Kelly.
Micah Kelly.
All right, and here's the first pitch to Micah Kelly.
Go, babe.
McLean delivers, and it's going to be a base hit past the second baseman. Center fielder fields it, and Mike is going to be on board.
Now batting, number 27, Jeremiah Combs.
And here's Jeremiah Combs. Matthew Barnett on deck. Here's Jeremiah. Jeremiah is going to foul this one up, and it's in play, and the catcher cannot come down with it. Oh, Jeremiah got a gift from God there. Jeremiah got a gift right there on that one. Sometimes it's better to be lucky, and he was on that one. McLean's next pitch to Combs, and that's going to be high for a ball. All right, here's the next pitch by McLean, and Combs is going to strike that one as a line drive into left center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Jeremiah. And here's Matthew with two on.
Number 31, Matthew Barnett.
Yeah, I just saw it.
All right, nobody out, two on. Here's Matthew, the leadoff hitter. Matthew's got a chance to do some damage here and possibly win this game for the Rangers. And here's Matthew, watches that ball go high for a ball. That was almost at his head. 1 ball, 0 strikes. Lamar's on deck. Kelly at second, Combs at first. McLean's pitch to Matthew, and that's going to be inside for a ball. Ball 2. Maybe having to play small ball here. Might just have to advance the runners. Matthew hadn't had a hit today. Here's the next pitch. Matthew swings and misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Matthew is going to be awaiting the pitch here from McLean. And here it comes. And Matthew's going to hit that ball down into center field. That's going to be a base hit. And Kelly is going to be held up at third base, and the bases are loaded. So Matthew gets a hit into center field. And we've got a base full path full of Rangers now. And Lamar's got a chance to get some RBIs here, and we're having a meeting on the mound by the Canes, as McLean has kind of struggled in this inning. The Rangers have started hitting the ball. Maybe Joe Boo showed up. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
Well, what is it Matthew's saying tonight? It's like they had a little fun.
And it looks like number 4 for the Canes, Sparrow, will be pitcher. He's another kid. He's not the starter.
Now batting, number 4, Lamar Burnett.
I go berserk, yeah. Go out and get it, secure the city, can't seem like the top 10.
All right, Lamar Burnett's waiting at bat for when the pitcher finishes his warm-up pitches here. Braylon Goldie on deck. And just a programming note, the Rangers will play the second game here at 9:45, or 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So the feed will be cut off and a new link will be sent out. Now we're about ready here. Second game will have its own link. So if you're listening, keep an eye out for the second link at the end of this game. As the Rangers have a doubleheader here. They will play the Capital City Guardians in the second game. All right, here we go. First pitch to Lamar, swung on and missed.
Keep your head on it, bud. Keep your head on it.
And Lamar is going to hit that ball into the shortstop's glove on a pop fly. So that's going to be 1 out. Nobody advances. That would have been an infield fly anyway. All right, and here's Braylon Goldie. And that ball is going to bounce in front of the catcher. Fake throw down to third. Nothing going on. Ball 1. Goldie'd love to get a hit here. And that's going to be fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sparrow's next pitch here will be inside. Goldie has to dance away from it, and that's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the next pitch, and Goldie's going to foul that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With the bases loaded here and with the time limits in place, it's an hour and 45 minutes. The Rangers need to get an out here. I need to get a runner here. And that's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the ball is pitched low. Shortstop ends up catching it. Infield is in for the Canes. Full count. Braylon awaits the pitch. Here it is, and Braylon's going to foul that off. Still got a full count. Infield still in for the Canes, trying to get double play here. And that's going to be high for a ball, and the runner will score on a walk.
Now batting, number 6.
Micah Kelly will score on a walk. 3-2, Rangers take the lead. And here's Emerson O'Brien. A base hit will blow this game wide open for the Rangers. And that's going to be high. Sparrow's having some control issues now. And here's O'Brien. O'Brien will foul that one away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was that foul ball.
Here we go. We had a little meeting on the mound with the catcher and pitcher, and a little meeting over on third base side between Coach Goldie and Emerson. Emerson's going to back out. Emerson's going to watch that ball go soaring out of the strike zone for another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. It is 9:35. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Right down the heart of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Here's O'Brien. He's got to watch it here, and it's going to be hit to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to end up. Emerson's going to be safe. Canes were unable to get a double play here, so. Four to 2 now for the. No, we had a runner out at second base. All right, so Ryan Payton here.
Hey, 2 strikes on you.
He's got 2 strikes on him with 2 outs. And that's going to be a ball. And that's going to be the ball game. The Rangers will end up winning this one 4-2 over the Canes. And we await the second game here between the Rangers and the Capital City Guardians. So I will cut the feed off here. But the Rangers have ended up winning this game 4-2. I'll be back in roughly 10 minutes. Roughly 10 minutes.
I need to charge my phone.
Thank you very much. I'll be back in 10 minutes.